So we'll start off on hands and knees. So go ahead and make yourself nice and stable. You want to push down strong into your arms. We want to lift in your chest and your elbows pull in slightly so you feel engaged in your upper body. And then make your spine nice and long and flat like a table. Think of lifting your belly in towards your spine and use the muscles that wrap all around your middle to engage inward and support your low back. So before we even begin to move, I just want you to think about alignment and how being really efficient and intentional in your movements can really guide your workout forward. So here we go. With that long spine, we're going to play around with a bird dog. And by that I mean, let's stick the right leg out behind, okay? And see if you could send the left arm forward, the opposite arm, at the same time. Balance right there, and just hold. Think of pulling your belly away from the floor, and breathe. So think of length rather than height being more important here. Feel the front body engaging to push the floor away. Think of lifting your chest. And the back body lifting nice and strong. Breathe here. One more big breath in. All right, can you crunch it here? Pull that right knee in toward your elbow and bring your nose in too. Big exhale as you push the floor away. Now hold here and breathe. Tuck everything up away from the floor. Strong belly. All right, one more big breath in here. And then let it go. Go ahead and bring it down to hands and knees. Let's try the other side. Let's get the left leg out. Tuck that left hip under so the hips are quite level with each other. And then reach forward with your right hand, balancing. Breathe, extend. If you need a little less here, you can just drop your hand. Just do the leg. Feel the front body push down. Back body reaching. Okay, one more big breath in here in your bird dog shape. And then exhale, crunch it. Pull the right elbow to the left knee. Hold and breathe. Push the floor. Engage your front body here. Really feel that belly muscles crunching up and in. One more breath. And let it go. Bring it down to hands and knees. And now tuck your toes here. Give your knees a hover and hold and breathe. We want to keep that upper body really rocking, pushing the floor away. Draw the elbows inward. You can always drop your knees here, but let's see if we could hover for a few more breaths. Okay, really feeling your core warm up here in this isometric hold. Your muscles are contracting and stretching at the same time. So very effective for balancing your whole body. Maybe one more breath here. Okay, go ahead and relax. Your knees back to the ground. Go ahead and flip your wrists over here. Do some wrist care. Flop your hand up, palm up. Fingers pointing back at you. And let's do the other side if you can. And roll your hands out. Okay, giving your hands a little love. And let's flip it over to the other side. Fingers point back at you with the palm down. And I like to rock back and peel the hands up and down a few times. All right, let's bring it back to hands and knees. And then find your plank variation. Okay, and by that I mean anything ranging from hands and knees to walking your knees back to lifting your knees. Anywhere along that spectrum. No matter where you are, your shoulders are over your wrists and you're pulling those elbows in slightly. Lift your belly and breathe. Okay, in your plank, stay nice and strong. You're going to drop that left heel or the left knee to the ground and reach the right arm up, a side plank. And then bring it back down through your plank. We're going to switch Switch to the other side. Drop either the right heel or knee to the ground. Left side up. Back down to plank. And let's keep going. Side plank. And back through plank. So I'd like to do this about 10 times on each side. And that was 2 or 3, okay? So keep your hips lifted and maybe drop your knees. And keep breathing. 4. Make a big movement with that top shoulder and keep your shoulders really strong. 5. Upper body engaged, middle engaged, core engaged, legs engaged. Maybe 2 more on each side. Plank, side plank, plank, and side plank. Nice. Next time both hands are down, go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. Oh, you can take a moment to kind of shake it out here. And then press into your feet. Go ahead and roll it up nice and tall. And we'll start to lunge and twist. So we want a nice, strong stance here. Both feet pressing into the earth. Think of lifting your heart, pulling the belly button in a little bit to soften your low back curve. Okay, let's step the right foot back. You can have your hands out in front. Find the right foot back in your lunge. And just like you're holding a ball, pass it over to someone to your left, over that bent leg. And bring it back to center. Step forward to a squat. Okay, step the left foot back. Pass that basketball to someone on the right. Now let's bring it back forth a few times. Squat, lunge, and twist. Okay, keep the hips nice and low. And twist. Keep that heart balanced over your hips. Here's 4. Let's do about 10 of these, okay? 4. Squat, lunge, and 5. Keep the spine long. 6. Whew. This is nice work for your legs. Okay, getting really warm in your legs and your spine. 8. Almost there, team. This is a really great warm-up. Really going to prepare your body for movement. Okay, the next time you are in a lunge and you're twisting, hold and just breathe right there. If you need to, you can drop the back knee to make this more gentle. But open your arms wide here. Breathe deeply. Maybe look at the back hand. Maybe one more big breath here, holding this big strengthening stretch. Let's bring it through center. Come back through that squat. Step the other leg back to the lunge. Twist and hold and breathe. Drop the back knee if you need to. Breathe, arms wide. Hold. Maybe look behind you. One more breath. And then step it back through that squat. Whew. Shake it off. Okay. So a lot of leg work coming up today. That was a great warm-up for all this leg work that's coming. So prepare for some squatting, friends. We'll start off with our intervals now. We'll go through the circuit interval, 45 seconds on for each movement, and then 15 seconds of rest in between. And I'll cue you, so don't worry, I'll take care of everything. Whew. Here we go. Let's start off with some nice movement here in your legs. Arms up overhead. You're going to kneel down to one knee and then the other. And then come back up to a squat. And then up on tippy toes. Squat. Kneel. Kneel. And let's do this for 45 seconds, okay? Squat. Tippy toes. Let's go. Squat. Kneel. Kneel. And squat. Tippy toes. Whew. Back to that squat. So keep it up. It's okay if you get mixed up. Just keep moving. If the kneeling is not for you, if your knees are saying, nope, don't kneel, then just skip the kneel. You just squat and tippy toe. Squat and tippy toe. Keep it up. Make sure your knees line up over your toes for healthy alignment. And you've only got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake it off. Okay, next up, opposite toe touch squat. So you're going to find your squat, reach one opposite hand to the foot, and stand. Squat, opposite foot, and stand. Let's go, 45 seconds. Squat, touch. Okay, cross each time. If you don't reach to the foot, that's fine. You can just tap the knee or the shin. But keep your heart up and open. Keep the legs strong. Okay, try to keep the hips down in the movement. Try not to wag your tail too much in the air. Keep it tucked under. Breathe. Almost there. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off for 15 seconds. Next up, side step squat. Arms up overhead. Side step to your squat. Tippy toe. Squat. Side step. Squat. Tippy toes. Squat. Okay, let's do this for 45 seconds starting now. Let's go. Squat. Side step. Squat. Tippy toes. Whew. So legs are starting to feel it for sure. Keep those knees going over the toes. If your arms get tired, grab your hips. Alright? Almost there. Keep that alignment, keep the belly strong in so the low back doesn't curve too much. Only 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go, shake it off. Let's go back around to the kneel, squat, tippy toes. Remember that? Remember the kneel, squat, tippy toes. Let's do that. In 3, 2, and 1. Kneels and squat, tippy toe. Keep it going. If you get tired, omit the kneel. And if your arms get tired, hands on your hips. Almost there. You got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Shake it off. 15 seconds. Next up, remember that squat, touch the opposite foot, tippy toe. Squat. Okay, cross each time. Keep your hips down. Ready? Let's go. Now, 45. Just like this. Use your tippy toes to make it a little more challenging. You can omit the tippy toes. No matter what, keep your heart up and open. Don't let your neck get scrunched up. Keep it up, friends. Stick with it. You got 10. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Take 15. Okay? Next up, we have that side to side squat, tippy toe. Side to side squat, tippy toe. Take a deep breath. And let's go. Squat, side step, tippy toe. Squat, side step, tippy toe. Keep breathing. Keep the legs strong. If you need more challenge, you squat lower. If If you need less, you make it really chill and you just kind of sidestep. Keep breathing. You got 10. So our second round of this. Let it go. Shake it off. 15-second break. Okay, we're going back around to the kneel squat. Tippy toes. Third and final round of kneel squat. Tippy toes. In 3, 2, and 1. Kneel. And squat. Tippy toe. Find a rhythm. You can always slow it down. If you have your arms up, you really get that shoulder workout. You can play around with trying really hard to keep your neck open and your chest broad. You're almost there. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Wow. Shake it off. Next up, opposite toe touch. Squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touch that opposite toe. Nice. Keep it going. Challenge yourself here to drop the hip low. Challenge yourself on alignment. Try to keep the knees from pointing outward. Only let them point forward. Whew. Third and final round of this, my friends. So soak it up for 10. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay, next up, side step squat. Remember that one. Side step, squat, tippy toe. Take a deep breath. All right, let's go. Side step, squat, tippy toe. Drop lower for more spice. Okay, drop in higher for less spice. Keep it up, guys. You're almost there. Third and final round. Side step squat for 10. 9. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay, let's let that round go. Let's bring in some fresh things. Come on down to your plank variation. We'll do some mountain climbers, okay? They'll be kind of slow motion because we'll be doing 1, 2, 3, and hold. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Let's go, friends. 45 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and hold. Step, 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 and hold. Keep it up. Now you can do this with your knees down. Okay, you've got that. So do it with your knees down if you need. Push the floor away. Strong belly muscles. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Next up, elbow plank, hip dip. Get in your elbow plank. That means you can have your knees down, okay? If you need to, you're gonna drop your hip and then lift that leg. Drop the other hip and then lift that leg. Let's go, 45 seconds. Hip dip, leg lift, hip dip, leg lift. Keep it going. Now keep your shoulders over your wrists, over your elbows, please. Shoulders over elbows. And keep the core strong, belly lifting away from the floor. Okay, controlled movement. Dropping your knees if you need to. You can always drop. You only got 10 here. Soak it up. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Whew. And come on up too. Take your time. Come on up with your head. Press yourself up all the way up to standing. Let's do up downs, guys. Reach up, squat down, step to a plank, and back to a squat. And let's keep that going. Up downs. Reach up, squat, plank, and squat. Now if you wanted to omit the plank and just do the squat and the reach, then that would be a nice modification. Okay? But feel free to interpret this and keep going. Keep it up. You're almost there with this one. Keep that heart up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, next up, we're going back to the mountain climbers. The hold, step, step, hold. Step, 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 and hold. Okay? This is your mountain climber. And 3, 2, and 1. Step, 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 and hold. Keep it going. Use your belly muscles. Remember to keep the arms strong here. And don't be afraid to use your lower body too to actively push the floor. Almost there. This is tough. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, let it go. Okay, next up, elbow plank, hip dip, and leg lift. Remember, dip the hip, lift the leg. Okay? Take a deep breath. You got 5, 3, 2, and 1. Elbow plank, hip dip, leg lift. Strong shoulders, strong belly. Breathe. Okay, keep pushing that floor. You're strong. You can do this. If you need to melt that challenge level down a little bit by dropping your knees, then that's great. You're going to just drop the challenge and keep going. Keep it up. You got 10. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, coming to up down. So take your time. Put your head up first. Lift up to standing. Reach up. And squat down. Remember, step to your plank. And back forward to your squat. Let's go. Up, down. Let's reach. Squat. Plank. Squat. Slow and controlled is best here, friends. Keep it going. Alright, make your squats nice and deep here. Try to challenge yourself to keep your hips low and keep the chest nice and high. Alright, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Find your plank. Get ready for mountain climbers. Take a deep breath. In 3, 2, and 1. Last round of mountain climbing. Knee, knee, and hold. Knee, knee, hold. Push that floor. This is challenging, but this is your last round. And you can do it for one more round. You got this. Push the floor. See if you can lengthen your neck. If you tend to round your spine like me, kind of lengthen it out. You got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. All right, your last round. Elbow plank, hip dip, leg lift. Take a deep breath. And let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbow plank, hip dip, leg lift. Other side, dip, and lift. Last round of this. Enjoy. Strong core. Keep breathing. You're almost there. Strong glutes, strong back, strong shoulders, everything happening here. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Okay, last round of up downs. Okay, take your time. Heart up first, just to keep you from getting a head rush. Breathe. And let's go. Reach up, squat down, step to plank. Squat, heart up, reach, keep it going. You can do this. Okay, if you need to slow it down to keep the heart up, then try that for a few rounds. Keep that heart nice and high. 10. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take a moment here and just shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, we're gonna let go of that round and move on to some new things. Take a moment here, grab a drink of water. Next up, some upper body work. So I want you to find a nice little comfortable squat. It doesn't have to be super deep, okay? But with your upper body nice and strong, you're gonna punch twice on one side, punch twice on the other. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. I want you to twist, rotate your upper body around your spine. So feel one shoulder move back as the other shoulder moves forward. Your legs stay locked in a nice little squat. Pow, 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 pow. Keep your spine upright. Keep it going. You're almost there. Squat, squat a little deeper maybe. Pow, pow. You got 10. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay, next up, take your time coming down to hands and knees. Okay, find your plank. That might mean you have your knees down. So take your plank, and then you're gonna hover your knees. Plank, and then hover. You can just start with this for now. Plank, and then hover. And then see if you could increase the bend in one knee so that when you plank, you just hover one knee forward. Plank, hover one knee forward. Step, and step. Now maybe you could bring one knee a little closer to each elbow. Okay, but see if you can cross. And keep going. Cross, side to side. Keep going anywhere along that spectrum that works best. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Take your time coming back up to standing. Okay, take your hands about chest height. We're going to lift one knee up towards your hands and then hover that leg out to the side. Switching sides. Let's go. Lift one knee and hover the leg. switch, and hover. Keep breathing. Keep those hands nice and high. Your posture nice and tall. Okay, challenge yourself to use that outer hip. You got 10. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. 15 seconds. Okay, we're going back around to that squat with a double punch. Okay, I want you to really rotate your upper body and use your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Pow, pow. Pow, pow. Squat lower if you want. A little more spice. Okay, you can get low. Breathe. Upper body rotates every time. Keep it going. Almost there. Maybe drop a little lower if you're doing all right. In 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. Let it go. Come back down to take your time to hands and knees. Find your plank. And anywhere from knee hover to a cross knee plank would be great for this. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds. Cross knee. Or anywhere close. Strong belly muscles here. Push the floor with your upper body. Alright, almost there, team. Keep it up. In 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Oh, come up. Okay. Standing slowly. We have a high knee and then a hover. Alright? We have a high knee and then we hover the other leg. Keep going. 45 seconds. Okay, you can combine it with a squat if you want more. You can have your hands chest or above. It's really up to you. Breathe. Almost there. Work the outer hip. Keep the posture nice and strong. Remember to smile. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Okay, we're going back to our last round of the squat, pow, pow, double punch. Take a deep breath. 3, 2, and 1. Squat, double punch, double punch. You got this. Just our last round right here. Okay, you can omit the squat if your legs are shaken. Okay, if you like the challenge, drop into it. Keep it up. Rotate that upper body every time you think about it. Do your best to keep the knees pointing forward. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Shake it off. Okay, we're coming down to your last round of that plank with the elbows that go across. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross it over. Cross it over. Keep breathing. Use your strong upper body here. Use your strong lower body. Strong core, strong back. If you're getting really pumped, drop those knees. Or see if you can just slow your breath down. Slow your body down a little bit. Don't want to get too pumped. Okay. You got 10. Never have to do this again. This is our last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Let it go. Take your time coming up to standing for your last round of high knee and then the leg lift. In 5. Let's go. Hands up, high knee, leg lift. Outer hip, very strong. Keep that posture high and taut. Okay, nice strong shoulders, low back protected with the belly in toward the spine. You're almost there. Very nice. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, friends. Let it go. Okay, you did it. It's time to cool down and stretch. So step your feet pretty wide. Turn your toes to face about in the same direction and get comfortable. You can bend your knees if you need to. Go ahead and grab onto your hips and then walk your hands down your legs. Take your hands to the floor, fingertips maybe, and take a little time just to soften into this tabletop kind of shape. You can get the palms down if it feels okay. Take some time bending into your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. Okay, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right. Just take them out a little bit to one side. Take some breaths here. Let your head hang. And shake it out when you need it. Allow your breath to slow down, cool off your body. Okay, walk your hands over to the left-ish now, just as far as you like. Let your head hang down. I'm going to bring it on back to center here so that your spine is nice and long and your hips are just about over your feet, okay, in line with your feet. And then let's just twist, pressing down into one hand, reach up with the other. Big breath as you look up, hold and breathe. Think of pointing your tailbone away from the top of your head here, very precisely. And spreading open the right side of your rib cage. Let's switch sides. Right hand down, left hand up. Breathe. Okay, both hands down now. Maybe walk your hands back between your feet. Let your spine hang down. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. See if you can just shimmy your feet toward each other. So your feet come nice and close. Bend your knees nice and softly. And as your upper body kind of drapes over your knees, just let it hang nice and long in your spine. Maybe even take your hands behind you here. And join your fingers. Move the hands away from your heart. Big stretch for your chest and shoulders. it, let it go. Bend your knees. See if you can use your hands on your knees to slowly press up. Shake it off, my friends. You did it. Thanks so much for a great workout.